up, everyone? Jose and Abel here. Back at you today with another unboxing / review, whatever you want to call it, right? What do we even call these anymore, right? It's just we're just having fun. Like, we don't, we're not trying to make this anything formal. We just want to have fun with you guys and just show you guys the cool stuff that we're getting in the shop. That's really the goal of these videos. So what we've been doing mostly in the past, we've been reviewing mainly action figures and other types of collectibles. And we've been wanting to do Funko Pops for a while. But we figured we'd hold off until honestly the moment was right. And quite honestly, we feel that no other moment no pops are really any better to present than these right here, the boys pops. So as you can see here, what we have here on the table, we have a pop of Starlight and A-Train from the TV show The Boys. And a little background on these pops or the show. A lot of you know that this is obvious, or the show itself is based on a comic book, so there's quite a bit of storyline that goes, or I should say there's a lot of material that the show bases its episodes on. And I mean, for a lot of you guys are, I don't know if for those of you that haven't seen the show and you just sort of clicked on this video because you saw a superhero looking type pops, these are not your typical superheroes, just right off the bat. I mean, pretty twisted show, right?
For sure. Yeah, it's pretty twisted.
Yeah, and in a good way. Honestly, like in a good way. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but then there are a lot of really cool like undertones and themes in the show itself that they hit on quite a bit. It's just overall, it's a very interesting show. I would say the closest thing I would compare it to is probably Watchmen. But Watchmen is also very different in its own way. Watchmen, I would say, is even more political, and it does take itself a lot more seriously. Whereas The Boys, it's like, I mean, we'll talk. I don't want to go into all the characters and give any spoiler alerts, but man, it's a gnarly show. Like it's
a pretty crazy show.
Yeah, that's exactly. Crazy show. Yeah, this is the best way to sum it up. But with that said, let's go ahead and look at these pops. So what we're gonna do is we're obviously gonna go into the box work itself, and we're actually going to pull the pop out very carefully. I know a lot of you are, care about the box quite a bit, as much as we do. So, yeah, we'll do our best. So with that said, let's get started with, I think we should get started with Starlight. I think Starlight, given that she was, episode 1 right off the bat. So right off the bat, the box, it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't have anything like, crazy artwork as some of the other ones. But it's true to the show. So if you see the front here, you got obviously the rendering of Starlight here. You got the Boys logo at the top. And again, this is all based on the TV show, so it's not the comic book version. Case in point, Pop Television. That should tell you something, right? So let's go ahead and if you want to turn it around, and we got this cool little table here, like for spinning stuff. But we'll probably use that when we actually take her out, right? Until, for now, just. So yeah, we take a look at the back. You can see it's got, just like other pops, it's got the rest of the line that you can collect to complete this set. And I think it might have a few of the exclusives on there. We were talking about that earlier, that the Homelander, there are 2 Homelander pops on here. I know the levitating one, I think that's a common, but I do believe the Red Eyes one might be, or the Laser Eyes one might be, that might be an exclusive one, right?
Yeah,
I think it's the
sure.
Target or something like that. Yeah. So, but he's on there as well. So that's interesting, because you don't usually see exclusives on the back artwork, because those tend to be variants outside of like the normal line, I should say. Another, I guess, is there anything else? I guess the side of it, you got the Starlight right there, and then the logo of the 9, as they're called, and it's 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I watch so many shows. I'm just like, so many superheroes. The 7. Yeah. So our camera guy just tells the. Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Eli. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I see so many shows. I'm like, okay, so the 7. That's right. So the 7. So that's the logo back there. And I do believe Homelander. That's like he has, or it's the eagle, right? Just representative. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to go into symbolism too much, but yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward box. So with that said, let's break her open. Something really interesting we noticed on both of these pops is when we open the flap, it actually says the Deep right there on the, I don't know if you can see, the camera can see that, but it says the Deep. I don't know if that was like a tease to the recent release of the Deep Funko Pop that was released through ECC. E3. I call it E-triple-C because people say ECC, but it's 3 C's, you know, so
right.
it's ECCC.
Right,
so
right.
E-triple-C, that's what I say. I don't know. You like it, I don't, whatever. But yeah, so I think they were maybe teasing that. You're probably thinking, oh no, maybe they messed with the packaging, but A-Train's got the same thing on his packaging. So that's kind of cool, I think. That's a nice little teaser. And I mean, hopefully it's not anything inappropriate, you know, given like how the character is and then how the show itself is structured. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be a little risque. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop her open. And this is the common version. So there's a chase version of Starlight that you can find. Unfortunately, it is sold out in our shop, so we don't have those anymore. But so first impressions off the bat, really well made pop. You know, pops, they throw it on our spinner type thing. Put it on our stand. It's actually a pretty firm stand. That's nice. So throw it on there, get it nice and straight. Move the A-Train out of the way. You know, just I think it lights up actually.
Wow, that's cool.
That's cool. So I don't know. I mean, it's just a cool little feature of this little base we bought. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, the pop itself, it's got a lot of cool features, and it's very reminiscent of the show. I mean, that's the whole point of a collectible, right? If you're gonna make it, it's got to be accurate as much as possible. She's got her cape in the back, and yeah, I mean, just a really cool pop. I think I really like it. The chase variant, does she has like the spark.
Her hands glow in the dark,
yeah,
and her eyes.
Oh, okay, so the chase variant, it does glow from the eyes, and then her hands also glow from what it sounds like. And does it have like sparks flying out or something? Or
no,
is it
just her hands.
Okay,
just
so
her hands that glow.
okay, so I mean, we're trying to make it as glow as much as possible with this light, but yeah, so I mean, overall, just a really cool pop.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty damn accurate. Like it's really well made, and
they did a great job.
You know, she does change her outfit like at some point in the show, but I don't know if there's gonna be a variant for that. Is there gonna be a variant?
For Amazon?
Oh, okay, okay. So it looks like Amazon, see, that's what I mean. Like, you know, they're going full, like, I don't want to say full send. I don't know what the hell that, I'm not young enough to really know what that means, but you know what I've seen. Right. But they're going like all out with this line, meaning that they have a full set of commons, and then obviously the exclusives are gonna be out soon. So that's Miss Starlight there. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this off real quick, and so I'll put that here, and we'll go into A-Train next. So what's A-Train saying? Can't stop the A-Train or something like that, right? Stop the A-Train. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So I mean, the box very similar to Starlight. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, he's got that detail in the flap, similar to Starlight's. Yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. Like I said, they kept it basic, which is honestly nice. You know, gives more attention to the pop. So with that said, let's take him out, right? I mean, let's go ahead and take him out. I'm gonna put this box on your side just so I'm not crowded over here. All right, so there we have Mr. A-Train. Did I just switch directions, or am I going crazy? All right, it's
no, it's the right direction.
Okay. All right, so there you have it. So this is the A-Train pop out of the box, and I mean, honestly, this is a really cool pop. It's got quite a few things about it. He's obviously got his sunglasses that he rocks in the show. He's got his shoes on him with the A, you know, the A-Train brand on there. The other thing it looks like dust, you know, or he's kicking up dirt because obviously he's a speedster, so you know, that's physically just going to happen, right? That's physics, right? He's going to kick up dirt. The other thing we noticed, and we were talking about this earlier, the little red bag. Yeah. So for those of you who've seen the show, you know what that is. Again, this is The Boys, so it is a little bit more risque, but it's a cool detail. The only thing is, I know that the reason why I'm so fixated on that bag is because he did do some, you know, the first episode. Yeah. First episode was very, very shocking. It was something that I was like, when I saw it, I was like, whoa, you know, it took me aback a little bit. And he was sort of in the same type of scene where he was running and he had the bag on him. And I don't know, when I saw the pop, it made me think like, crap, is it referencing that episode? Because that's pretty dark. But again, we're talking about The Boys, so it could be the case. But either way, very, very cool pop. I think I like this one a little bit more than Starlight's pop. You know, Starlight's pop is very, very, very cool to look at on its own. but I just like the effects. I'm a huge fan when Funko adds like a little bit more of an element to the pop than just, you know, making it stand. It just, you know, like I said, it has he's kicking up the dirt, the smoke, or whatever you want to call it, underneath them. I just like those details because it just takes you back to, you know, the show itself and
more action to it.
Right,
sure.
exactly.
As that pop, it's more action.
Yeah, like more like, you know, we've had pops come in the shop that the Dragon Ball Z pops. They're a good example.
Yeah, for sure.
The Dragon Ball Z pops that we've gone recently, they've been adding the aura for around the Z Warriors, you know, like Goku and Vegeta, and to me that just takes it to the next level.
I like that too.
Right, it makes
sure.
It makes the pop just a little bit better, and to be quite honest with you, it helps it stand up a little bit, because with pops the head tends to be very heavy. Case in point, Starlight, they give you a stand, so they kind of fix that issue, but she's gonna fall over because her head is too big and heavy, and her feet are, you know, tiny. So
use that stand.
So a way to sort of that I've seen Funko, what they've been doing to sort of combat that, instead of just you could just give him a stand like Starlight has here, or you can add some action to it, right? Some interactivity to it, I guess, or whatever the word you want to use is. Yeah, I mean, overall, two really cool pops. I really like these, and they came out better than I thought. I mean, that's really the conversation, right? When you think about something like this, like, well, it's the boys, but it's like, what are they gonna do? And I mean, for the most part, Funko, I will say, has been doing a good job at sticking with what works. You know, they're not trying to overcomplicate it, I would say. They just grab the image, turn it into a collectible, a Funko Pop, and you know, there you go. It's nothing too crazy.
Yep.
Like the artwork on the box, like I said, it's good. It is good. It's got the just going back to it a little bit, just briefly. It is good. But you know, I think it was a perfect call to keep it this simple, and to keep it this straightforward, because the show itself, again, it's not like overly complicated. It's just you know, superheroes who are human. Again, no spoiler alert, but overall, I think they did a good job on these pops, and I can't wait to see the rest. You know, if we get the Homelander, Translucent, all those pops, we're gonna definitely try to do a review for you guys. But other than that, I mean, you got anything else? To go over?
Overall, they're just great pops. Yeah. I mean, I really like the way they came out. They're perfect, if you ask me. Yeah, they came out.
They're really cool pops. I mean, they're just, again, the point, right, is for us to enjoy this hobby, that they're cool, that the pops we collect be cool to look at, and I think these guys definitely hit the nail on the head. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. Let us know which pop is your favorite, what you guys think about these pops, which pop you're excited from the boys to get your hands on. And you can find these guys, you can find these two pops up on our website. Like I said, the Chase Starlight is sold out at this point, but you can find them at our website at toyfiendscollectibles.com. And as always, you know, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Toy Fiends. Find us on Facebook, Toy Fiends Collectibles. And we'll see you guys at the next video. See you guys.
Thank you.